Well, good day YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino RHino beer review. Today we are reviewing a beer from the Brooklyn Brewing Company in Brooklyn, New York. So this is a 100% re-fermented ale. Excuse me. It is a one-hop beer. Apparently a saison/farmhouse ale. It is 7.6% alcohol by volume. It's in a 750 milliliter bottle. It was a $10 bottle, so I mean ABV a little lower than a wine, but bottle size and bottle price on par with a bottle of wine. It also says down here approximately 4.7 standard drinks, and then in brackets only AU, so Australia, no, since it's in English, I'm going to guess Australia. But that's kind of sad if this is for almost 5 standard drinks for you. That's small drinks. On the back we have beer, bira, starkor, starbull, ol, olut, cerveza, and cerveza. So, this was $10 at the LCBO. $10 at the LCBO. I don't know what it costs in the US. I don't know what it costs in any of the other export countries that would be back here. Well, he has stuff in Italian, stuff in German, stuff in, what's OL? OL is, well, another European country. OLUT is as well. Starbull and Starpkol are both European. I do know these. I've looked them up before, but I don't remember because I haven't done a beer with so many exports on it in one time. In a long time. And then the cerveza and cerveza are the different dialects of Spanish for it. So where if you've had this beer, no matter where you are, be it Italy, the US, this beer being the Brooklyn Sorachi Ace, if you've had this beer anywhere in any of the countries it's in, what is your price for it? Because I like to compare prices to $10 here in Ontario, $10 here in Ontario, Canada. Again, 7.6% alcohol by volume, water, malted barley, hops, yeast, and sugar. Produced by Brooklyn Brewery, Brooklyn, New York. And it's caged and corked because it is bottle re-fermented. Just make sure the cork doesn't come off, you know. Make sure your cap doesn't pop off. I've had a few where where that came off on its own. I'm just gonna, I know it's taking a long time to get into the review. Oh my god, how dare you, Chad? How dare you take so long to get in? There we go. I want to get this off because I'm gonna put this on the fridge. Not that I don't already have a Brooklyn cap, but I don't have a. My wife's sleeping over there, so let's just. Shit. So I've only had I know what Sorachi Ace are. I know what they're supposed to be. I've only had one Sorachi Ace single hop in my entire time doing these reviews, and that was from Michael Duggan. It was his Sorachi Ace ale, and I hated that beer. It tasted like dirty dishwater to me. And that's weird because Sorachi Ace actually sounds like a hop that I would love. All those lemony flavors that it's supposed to have. This is actually a beer that my wife might like, and now that she's done snoring, she might try it. A little hazy, very golden, lots of carbonation movement in there. Look at that head. That head is huge, huge white head, big bubbles, fading pretty quickly. A big nice snap crackle pop in there as well. Just pour a little more in this glass. Again, we're drinking out of the Worthington White Shield glass today. Thank you for sending it to me, Molson. I liked the beer. Didn't like that you sent me an expired bottle. I liked the beer. So I guess we gotta sniff this now, eh? I guess we have to. Ooh. Okay, out of the glass I get nothing, but look at how much head is in that glass. I'm not going to get much out of that. Out of the bottle, My God, beautiful lemon pith, lemon juice. I know it's not in there because it's not on the ingredient list, but like a clove and black pepper as well. So I'm smelling clove, I'm smelling black pepper, I'm smelling lemon, both skin and flesh. Oh, it has that beautiful sour yet appealing scent to it for me. And still nothing out of the glass. I'm not going to get anything out of the glass for a while. Look at all that head still in there. But I mean, that head is beautiful. If this was in like the Duvel tulip glass, it would look amazing because that's exactly like I can actually see the camera through here. It's that type of head. It's the head that just slowly dissipates, but at different areas, and it makes for an amazing little thing to watch. Ooh, yeah. So very, very interesting little beer so far, and I haven't even tasted it. We're going to taste it in 1 second. I'm just going to do a little top up here, and then we'll do a tasty taste. So you might see that the head keeps imploding in on itself, because as I'm adding the beer, and the beer's coming up, and the head's coming up, then those holes are getting so high that the head's falling in on itself. It's the only way you're going to get it all into this glass. I was going to try to shoot the wife, but she wouldn't have appreciated that. So let's try the beer. Cheers. Okay. Now, like I've said, I've had one Sorachi Ace single hop. I've had Sorachi Ace in a lot of beers, and I usually like it in a lot of my beers because it just adds that beautiful lemony, citrusy taste. I don't know if I like it as a single hop. I don't know if I do, because this doesn't taste that great to me. It's very promising. I understand where it was going, but I don't think I like the flavor profile that a single hop Sorachi Ace gives. And I mean, it's not brewed badly. It's not anything like that. Mr. Oliver here, Garrett Oliver, he knows his stuff. And I mean, I don't like every beer that Brooklyn puts out. I don't like every beer anybody puts out. But he knows his stuff, so it's not that he's made a fault or anything like that. There's no faults in this beer. It's just I'm not sure if I like it off that first sip. Okay. Easy to start with. 7.6% alcohol. Wouldn't know it. It tastes maybe like a 5. There's no alcohol warming. There's no alcohol astringency on the back of the throat. There's nothing like that. This is a scary, dangerous, dangerous beer. It's a dangerous, dangerous beer. After that, a little neutral graininess, nice little sourness on the background, almost a salty sour on the background, to be honest with you. Nice sourness though back there, nice lemon pith. Oh no, not a bad beer. I actually didn't like it on my first sip. That second and third sip though, I kind of do. I still don't think I'd like Sorachi Ace as the single hop. Nice lemoniness, like lemon oil and lemon flesh. But I think it mixes better than it does going on its own. But very, very light bodied beer. I mean, light mouthfeel, light flavors, nothing complex at all really, and no alcohol astringency. This is an interesting beer. It does leave kind of that graininess that you get on some wheat beers, and that's kind of left on your palate, well, left on my palate. But all in all, not a bad beer. But at $10 a bottle, is it a bottle I'd pay $10 for again? Probably not. I probably wouldn't pay $10 for it again. Is it really not worth $10? No, I think think when you consider other beers in the $7.50 range, and I did just do a beer tonight that was in the $6.50 range at $10 as well, that I said I wouldn't pay the price for ever, and I didn't think it was worth it. It was also 5% alcohol, and I think if you're going to make a giant beer, if you're going to make a big bottle beer, and you're going to charge in the $10 range, it has to be a higher ABV beer, because you have to be able to equate it. You have to be able to try and equate it, at least, to a purchase of a bottle of wine, something you can share with your friends and all that. Yeah, this beer here was cool, and I'm going to pull it in. I don't normally do it. It was cool to buy the Rogue Voodoo Donut beer and try it, sure, but with these two at the same price, bigger, much more ABV, much more of like a table beer. Smaller by a little bit, only 100 milliliters, less ABV by 2.2%. Not as much of a table beer. I mean, yeah, you'd buy it and share it with your friends. You would, I would, everybody probably would. But it's not like this, where it's almost like you all have your own glass of wine. Out of 10 on this, give it a 7. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing spectacular about it for me. I really don't think I like Sorachi Ace on their own. I think for myself personally, they have to be mixed with something. But that's me personally, and you might be different, and that's perfectly fine. So thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and good night.